Welcome to the lesson video for lesson 5 in the Mayron Cole piano method, level 1. This is going to be pages 45 to 50 in the book. And we're going to start off with a fun sheet for the Indian drums, or what I call the drum song. So keep in mind, this book was written 40 years ago as of 2022. So we just kind of changed some titles for that. In here, we're going to start off because the drum song only uses middle C. So we'll talk about that in the song video, which the link for that is in the description below. And we only play middle C, but we change hands. So we want to pay attention here, because if the middle C is closer to the high staff or the treble staff, it's played with the right hand. If it's closer to the lower staff or the bass staff, it's played with the left hand. So think, if it's lower, it's played with the left. So now to get into that, kind of get used to reading the changes between middle C with the right and the left hand. We're going to do this real quick exercise, and we're going to do it together. So I'm going to grab my pen, and we're going to answer these. So if the stem goes up, if it's closer to the higher staff, it's the right hand. Okay, so the next answer is going to be right. This one, stem is down, it's going low, it's on the low staff, it's with the left hand. Up, right hand. Down, left hand, and then down, left hand once more. Okay, so you can pause to get that, get those answers written in, but we're going to go ahead and move right along. And then in the video, we'll talk about this. We view, again, middle C, and we go over how to play the song as well. So you can watch that with the link in the description below. Next, we're going to go over the fun sheet for the broken clock, and we're going to answer all these together here as well. So I'm going to zoom out so where we can see as much as we can. So on number 1, what we're going to have is when seated at the piano, be sure the nose is always in front of middle C. That's a yes. As long as you're somewhere in the middle of the piano, that's totally fine. Number 2, there are 2 fermatas in the broken clock. Fermatas look like this. The best way I say to draw it is to draw a dot and then draw a curved line over that. So fermatas mean that you must hold the key down a little bit longer. So draw 3 fermatas. So we're going to draw a dot, curved line. It's almost like half of an I, almost. Dot, curved line, dot, curved line, just like that. Number 3, when notes are written directly above or below each other, they're played at the exact same time. So look at this measure here from the broken clock. What 2 notes are played at the same time? Those are C and D, or you could write D and C and it'd still be the same answer. Still looking at this measure right here, which hand plays C? That's going to be the left hand. Which hand plays D? That's going to be the right hand. So when you go to the keyboard, you play these 2 notes at the same time. Use any finger, but make sure that you use the correct hand. So as long as C is played by the left hand, D is played by the right hand. And that's what you'll get right there. So you can go ahead and pause. You can write yes right there. You don't, not really needed for this video, but you can go ahead and pause right there to catch up. And then we're going to go ahead and move right along. All right, we'll clear all that. And then here's the broken clock. Now, again, we do have the song video in the link in the description down below. So you can click that link and we'll take you through the song there. And then here's kind of a continuation of the fun sheet from the broken clock. So we'll do this first half and then we'll do the second half down below. So there are many 2/8 notes in the broken clock. Write the counts below these notes. Then with your teacher, tap or count on a C, E, or a G key. So what we're going to do, we're going to finish writing in the answers here, the counts, and then we'll play through it here. So we've got a 1. Ooh, grab my pen again. Oops. So a 1 and a 1 and then a 1, 1, 1, 1, and then a 1, 2, 3. That's supposed to be a 2. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to count to 4 before I start playing. I'm going to play here on a C key. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, and 1. 1 and 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then 6. is basically a different version of what we just did in number 5, but play with both hands, any key as long as it's C, E, and G. And then number 7 asks you to circle the pedal mark in the broken clock, so you can go back and do that. So let's go down through to the do you know section. So here we want to match the name with its given symbol over here by writing in the number of the name in the blank. So for example here, A is a fermata, so we'd write a number 2 in there. Okay, and I'm going to cross that off. B is the G clef, so that's number 3. Oh, didn't cross that off. C is the F clef, so we'd write a number 4. D is the double bar line. Oh, wrote D is like it's the answer, but it's not. It's actually number 1. Okay, so you feel free to pause that, but that does take us to the end of this lesson here. So do feel free to rewind and watch any part that you need to catch up on. But there is your video for lesson 5 in the Mayron Cole Piano Method Level 1.